Hey guys, it's Champions League day, one of the pinnacle days in the football career of many of the players playing tonight, both on the PSG and Bayern teams. Obviously with PSG trying to go for their 6th Champions League title and PSG trying to get their maiden title in Europe. They've been trying to chase it ever since they got the money. This is destined to be an absolutely fantastic game with like world-class players on both sides, with the likes of Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Lewandowski, Gnabry. You know, you've got some of the best players in the world, and two teams that have been on crazy form throughout this season, scoring goals past everyone, but also conceding a lot of goals themselves as well. So both teams, I'm sure there'll be many goals in this game in real life, and I'm going to play through maybe to see whether I can predict the Champions League final result. I think it will be a tough game, but I do think Bayern have just looked way too strong in the games that they've played against. That I just don't think that PSG really stand any chance. I think, you know, if you can shut down pretty much Neymar, you shut down the paths into the likes of Mbappe. But yeah, you see those man there: Robert Lewandowski, Philippe Coutinho, who I think is going to be going back to Barcelona if he doesn't get a move after this loan spell. And as you can see, they're David Alaba and Jerome Boateng in defence, and they're a bit dodgy. They're a bit suspect. They're not the best centre-back partnership, and that's probably the weakest point of Bayern Munich's team. But the weakest point of PSG's team is also very similar, I would say, is Thiago Silva and Marquinhos. They're both, you know, getting on a bit now. Yes, they've got experience, but yeah, they're not the same as they used to be. And Icardi up front, you know, hasn't necessarily been scoring the goals that you would expect him to score. But yeah, this is the team they're going to play in this one. Obviously Mbappe and Neymar are up there, so that's always going to be a problem. But let's jump into this and see if I can predict the Champions League result. I think fullbacks is another area that will be a really interesting battle in the game. With Bayern Munich's fullbacks are probably a lot better than PSG's, with Kimmich and as they go and sneak in a goal there, Kylian and Mbappe. As I was saying, yeah, I think the battle between the fullbacks will be very good. Obviously, we've seen Alphonso Davies, and we've seen what he can do in that destruction of Barcelona and how effective he is moving forward. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough back because Bernat is obviously, I think he used to play for. Did he used to play for Bayern Munich, or am I making things up? But obviously he's getting on a bit as well. He's not necessarily the player that you know, the young youthful player that Alphonso Davies is on the left for Bayern Munich, but you know, he's got this experience at the top level, playing in those finals. Maybe if Alphonso Davies is missing a bit of that. And there it is, the half-time whistle, and Kylian Mbappe putting PSG in the lead to make it 1-0. You know, he's done it on the big stage many occasions. He did it in the World Cup final when France needed him to step up against Croatia. He stepped up with 2 fantastic goals, and I'm pretty sure he relishes these big occasions. So I'm sure he'll be pretty up for it. In this game in particular, me as Bayern Munich, I haven't really made any chances here in the first half. Bayern Munich's not a team that I've really played with in the past before on FIFA, so maybe I'm just not used to the way they play and the players they have. But as we get a ball into Gnabry there, can he get his finish? He gets blocked there well by the defenders. And Gnabry again is another player who's been absolutely fantastic in this Champions League run for Bayern Munich. Just absolutely, you know, scoring goals, making assists, you know, doing everything you want of a wide player, and showing, you know, continuing to show all along you know, why the whole West Brom thing is such a meme, because he's become such a great player. And so important to a great team like Bayern Munich that it's just incredible to believe that he couldn't make it. The team that has just now got promoted back into the Premier League. Alphonso Davies here breaking away on the left-hand side. Into Müller. Müller again, another player who in the big games has shown, you know, in the World Cup and in Champions League games in the past, when the big games are there, he always steps up again. He's a big game player, 100%. Thomas Müller, and I'm sure he'll be up for this game. No, what? What was the goalkeeper doing there? What was the goalkeeper doing there? Manuel Neuer. Could this be his last season with Bayern Munich? He's obviously made some, you know, some uncharacteristic. I was trying to say mistakes. I don't know what he's doing there. You know, in the past couple of seasons, being injured as well, and maybe Bayern Munich is trying to think a bit longer term as well now, with maybe, you know, trying to find a proper long-term replacement for him. But yeah, it would be interesting to see whether it is his last season or not. as we get to the closing stages of this game. PSG 2-0 up. Let me know down below what you think your predictions are for this game. I don't think it will be 2-0. I definitely think both teams will score. So I'm not sure my prediction here in FIFA 20 is going to be super accurate. But yeah, I think both defenses are poor enough that I don't see either of them keeping a clean sheet. I just think it's going to be yeah, both attacking players and attacking teams are just too good, as they nearly go and make it 3-0 there. Yeah, as I say, I think both the attacking groups on both teams are just way too good to not score. You know, Mbappe and Neymar, you know, will be on it. And there it is, the full-time whistle blows on my Champions League prediction here. PSG winning 2-0. Let me know what you think your prediction is going to be. I think, although it's 2-0 in this game, I think it will probably be 2-0 the other way, or 2-1 maybe. I think 2-1 I think is probably more realistic to Bayern Munich. They're just too strong, particularly up top. And, you know, they've got some real steel in their team and experience of winning the Champions League as well. So I'm sure that will come in handy. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Let me know where you're watching the Champions League final as well. I'll be watching it here at home. Obviously, the game being played in Portugal behind closed doors. No fans able there to celebrate, unfortunately. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you on another one.